a lot of good artists out there right now. Coldplay.
Yeah.
I'm really into producers like Brian Eno, Daniel Lanois, who produced Joshua Tree for
Right.
U2. I'd love to work with U2. It's kind of a dream list, but you never know. Maybe one day.
Absolutely. I think it could definitely happen.
Mhm.
So what's the strangest item or event that has ever inspired a song for you to write a song?
An event. I guess anything that has to do with things happening in life. I mean, to me, songs are kind of a way of opening up your soul and sharing with somebody what you've been through, and whether it be love or relationship stuff or trauma or loss in your life. I think music is just such a gift for that because it can really just connect. You can connect with people, and it's kind of the one language in the world that everybody can understand.
Yeah.
So I anything that happens in my life that really just hits home, that really hits my heart, is usually, and that definitely like especially love.
um,
Those big events.
uh, so I know you've been doing, music longer than you have been acting. So do you remember the first song you ever wrote and what it was about?
Yeah, I wrote a song called the first song.
Hmm.
That's tough. I wrote a series of 3 songs together. What was the first song I did? I did it with my brother in his basement. I was like, I think maybe 13.
Uh-huh.
It was called Running Back. And
Awesome.
it's kind of about making mistakes in your life and going back in time and wishing that you could take them back.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
That's incredibly deep for a 13-year-old.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, it was lyrics like, it was really deep, actually. I look back at the lyrics and I think, oh my gosh, like, yeah, it was really just kind of, I was always watching the world as a kid, being in the middle of 10 kids. I had a lot of older siblings, and I was definitely an observer when I was younger. And I just watched a lot of things that were happening, and when everybody else was kind of, really happy, and I was definitely a happy kid, but I noticed people's pain, and I would notice what people are going through, and kind of, all the ups and downs about life when I was pretty young, and seemed to just go there when I was writing. I kind of just went to that place automatically. It was difficult for me when I was younger to write really happy songs,
Right.
and then as I started getting older, I started working on stuff like kind of more upbeat, like Chicago and that girl was on Instant Star. That girl, I think I wrote when I was about 14.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I was kind of all over the place, just trying different things, and I definitely like the darker stuff for sure.
I know you want to tour, as you were saying earlier, in support of the album when it comes out. Do you have any locations that you're looking forward to playing?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't wait to go to the UK and play shows in the UK. Just all over. I mean, just all over, all over. But I feel like on some level, having the album produced by Greg Wells, who produced Mika, and he's worked on some Katy Perry stuff, and Jamie Cullum, and One Republic, which is an American band. But he focuses on he understands really kind of eclectic pop music, and I just get a feeling that that the UK really kind of embraces that kind of quirky, eccentric pop.
Right.
So I'd love to try it out in the UK and play some shows there and see the kind of reaction I get.
Yeah. Now, you said earlier that you wanted to hear some of your songs in films and whatnot, and you also said that in an interview that I was going over earlier. So what kind of film would you love to see your songs in?
Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorite things is music and films. But really, I mean, what kind of film? Any kind of film, just a film that really connects with people, something real, something. It can even be something independent, something that I'm definitely passionate about, and something that my music will fit into.
Right.
I love I mean, I love really epic films, like films that really, hit the heart, like, Braveheart and Casablanca. I
Yeah.
love Woody Allen's films too, like just any kind of films that really just, yeah, a great film. I love my music too, and be able to accompany it well and kind of help tell the story. That'd be awesome.
Right. Like, so I know you've had moments where you were watching a movie or something and maybe saw a part and kind of gone, oh my gosh, my song would have been so great right there. It would have fit
Yeah,
perfectly.
no, I get that all the time. I can't think of a particular movie, but I feel that every time I watch a film, I go, oh, what did I just, oh, yeah, like, have you guys, Slumdog Millionaire was just, music in that was amazing. I know that MIA got some tracks in that.
Yeah.
But just any, that's great, and something that, would, that my music would fit into.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Um, Now I want to get into Instant Star a little bit because you were on there for 4 years, um,
Okay.
and I loved the show, of course. Like no one, everyone pretty much knew not to bother me Friday nights, 8 p.m. That was it. Like don't call me, don't come to my house. Instant Star is on. That's it. So if you hadn't gotten the role of Jude Harrison, is there any other character you would have liked to see yourself play on the show?
On Instant Star?
Uh huh.
Probably